Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study about fermentation of penicillin. Penicillin is a group of antibacterial antibiotic substances produced by fungus belonging to the genus Penicillium. Penicillin producing fungus, Penicillium notatum, it was first identified by Alexander Fleming. And the antibiotic penicillin, it exists in many forms. Some of the common forms are penicillin G, penicillin V, ampicillin. So penicillin, it is an antibacterial antibiotic substance which is produced by a group of fungus belonging to the genus Penicillium. The main examples are Penicillium notatum, Penicillium griseofulvum and Penicillium chrysogenum. And Alexander Fleming, he discovered the antibiotic penicillin. Actually, it is extracted from Penicillium notatum. And penicillin antibiotic, it exists in variant forms. And the most common forms are penicillin G, penicillin V and ampicillin. Action of penicillin. Penicillin mainly inhibits cell wall synthesis in bacteria. It is effective against many group of bacteria such as Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, Pneumococcus, etc. And penicillin, it is used to treat endocarditis, gonorrhea, syphilis and certain types of pneumonia. So penicillin, it is a widely used antibiotics against bacteria. And when we apply penicillin or when we consume penicillin, the cell wall synthesis in bacteria get inhibited. So it cannot be able to multiply by means of binary fission, and thus its production or its reproduction get gradually decreased, and thus the diseased condition get cured. And this penicillin antibiotics, it is effective against a wide variety of bacterial diseases, and it is mainly used for the treatment of endocarditis, gonorrhea, syphilis and certain types of pneumonia, and it is effective against bacteria such as Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, Pneumococcus and other group of bacteria. Next is fermentation of penicillin. Penicillin, it is commercially produced in industry by culturing the fungus Penicillium chrysogenum or Penicillium notatum. Then this fungus, it can be cultured or it can be cultured by fermentation by two methods. First method is surface culture method and the other method is submerged culture method. Penicillin can also be produced either by batch culture or continuous culture method. Penicillin production mainly requires an aseptic condition, and production of penicillin like antibiotics is called antibiotic fermentation industry. So now we are going to study about the antibiotic fermentation industry, where antibiotics like penicillins are extracted from microorganisms like fungi, and this penicillin, it has been commercially produced mainly from two fungus belonging to the genus Penicillium, that is Penicillium chrysogenum and Penicillium notatum. And this fungus can be cultured in large scale for the production of antibiotics either by means of surface culture method or by means of submerged culture method. Penicillin can also be produced by means of batch culture technique or continuous culture method. And penicillin production, it requires aseptic condition because we are consuming it as a medicine. So it should be obtained in an aseptic hygienic condition. And the production of penicillin in large scale is called antibiotic fermentation industry. First is surface culture method. In surface culture method, the fungus is cultured on a surface of liquid medium without agitation, and after an appropriate incubation period, the penicillin is extracted from the medium, and this is an old culture method. So in surface culture method, it is one of the oldest way of producing penicillin on large scale, and here the fungus are cultured in a liquid medium, but here the liquid is not agitated or there is no air supply, no mixing up of nutrients. So without any agitation, we are fermenting this fungus in a liquid medium. And after appropriate time of incubation, the penicillin is produced and it is extracted from the medium. and it is one of the old culture technique. And next one is submerged method. In submerged method, the fungus is grown in a liquid medium which is vigorously agitated, and after an appropriate incubation period, the penicillin is separated from the medium. Today, penicillin is produced in commercial scale by means of submerged method. So, submerged method is used for the commercial production of penicillin. And in submerged method, the fungus, it is being grown in a liquid medium, and this liquid medium is vigorously agitated. That means it is continuously agitated so as to ensure the proper air supply and mixing up of nutrients and microorganisms. And after an appropriate incubation period, the penicillin, it is been produced by the fungus and it is then extracted from the medium. And it is the most commonly used method for the production, commercial production of penicillin. Next is components of fermentation. So while we are using either submerged method or surface method, different components are needed for the fermentation process, and the main components are fermentation tank or culture tank, then seed tank, mixing tank, and recovery tank. So these are the main components of a fermenter: fermentation or culture tank, seed tank, then mixing tank, and recovery tank. First one is components of a fermentation. First one is culture vessel. Culture vessel, it is receiving the medium from a mixing tank. So there is a mixing tank, and from the mixing tank the culture vessel receives the medium. So mixing tank provide the raw materials and other essential nutrients that are required for the growth of microorganisms, and from the mixing tank the raw materials get transferred to the large culture vessel called the fermentation tank. Then from the seed tank the fungus Penicillium chrysogenum is being fed. From the seed tank the fungus Penicillium chrysogenum is fed to the culture tank. So culture tank receives both the raw materials as well as the incubation material or the inoculum material, not incubation, inoculum material. So the culture vessel or the fermentation tank receives the the microorganism that is needed for fermentation, that is obtained from the seed tank, and also the medium that is required for the fermentation. It is being obtained from the mixing tank. So mixing tank and seed tank provides the medium and microorganism or the fungus that is needed for the fermentation process. And during fermentation of antibiotics, the metabolic product, that is the antibiotic that is released in the medium by microorganism, is detrimental to other organisms. So here this microorganism or this fungus is producing these antibiotics in order to kill all other bacteria that is growing nearby or growing in the same area of where this fungus is found. So it is having an antagonistic property. Then there is a mixing tank which contains the raw materials, and the raw materials include corn steep liquor, which is the byproduct of maize, then lactose, glucose, salt, phenylacetic acid, and calcium carbonate, which act as buffer. So these are the components of a fermentation medium. So fermentation medium, it consists of corn steep liquor, lactose, glucose, salt, phenylacetic acid, and calcium carbonate, which act as the buffer. Then next is fermentation. The medium and the fungus, now they are both present in the culture medium or the fermentation tank, culture vessel or the fermentation tank. The medium and the fungus in the culture vessel or fermentation tank are agitated by means of agitator, and so here because of the metabolic rise, heat is evolved, and the heat has to be removed by cooling this entire fermenter by means of chilled water. So thermal coolers are provided over the fermenter in order to reduce the heat that is generated as a result of fermentation process. Fermentation is highly aerobic. We have already mentioned that agitation is required. So fermentation is aerobic, and therefore there is provision for supplying sterilized air. So since fermentation is an aerobic process, this antibiotic fermentation is an aerobic process, we have to provide sterilized air also, and there is provision for supplying this sterilized air. And this process, entire fermentation of this penicillin, it lasts for 7 days, and after 7 days the fungal mass, it is being separated by means of centrifugation and filtration. So we have to extract penicillin from the fungus. So sometimes the penicillin is present in the medium, the culture medium, sometimes it is present within the cell. So we have to extract it, and we have to separate the fungal biomass by means of centrifugation and filtration. Then penicillin is extracted from the medium by solvent extraction process using ethyl acetate or butyl acetate. So with using these two chemicals, either ethyl acetate or butyl acetate, we are extracting penicillin from this medium, and final product is purified by means of precipitation and crystallization. So by means of either crystallization or precipitation, we are purifying the final fermentation product, that is this antibiotic penicillin. So these are the major steps involved in this fermentation process. So once the fermenter vessel or the culture vessel is ready, it receives the culture medium from the mixing tank, and then from the seed tank it is receiving the good quality fungus belonging to Penicillium chrysogenum. Then inside the mixed tank, this fermentation tank, both the culture and the inoculum and the raw material get mixed up, and proper aeration is being given for supplying this sterilized air, and entire process is last for 7 days. And during this process, because of metabolic activities, large amount of heat is being released, and this heat, it is being removed by providing a cooling coils around the fermenter, and passing chilled water through it, and fungal mass is separated by means of centrifugation and then filtration. This penicillin, it is then extracted by means of solvent extraction process using ethyl acetate or butyl acetate. Then final product is purified by either by means of precipitation or by crystallization. So these are all about the fermentation process. There is a small diagram which represent the fermentation. So the fermenter, it is the culture vessel, it receives the medium and the fungus, and then after agitation, proper filling up of sterilized air, this fermentation, it will last for about 7 days, and then during this period the fungus, it will utilize the raw materials, grow and produce large amount of fungal colonies, and it also produce the antibiotics into the medium. And for separation of these antibiotics, first of all we have to centrifuge it, then filter the centrifugation product, then by solvent extraction, by treating it either with the butyl alcohol or acetyl alcohol, then we have to extract this penicillin either by precipitation, then followed by either by precipitation or by crystallization. Then we have to purify it and commercially use it. So this is all about fermentation of penicillin. So thank you.